what's the vibes? Man, SuavenyV. I got my phone charging. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Damn, I got my phone charging. Yeah, man, we gonna check in Joe and Jada. Okay, there we go. Got a portable charger on Joe and Jada. Damn, that's cool. So I got a portable charger going. Turn on my focus straight. Joe and Jada. I think this the Dream. He had a big hit. Shorty right there's a 10. A 10. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna check him out. I seen on YouTube DJ Khaled did a interview with Joe and Jada, so that should come up soon. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're gonna check out the Dream. See what he's talking about. They have the double game. You know what I'm saying? Got me some fish, salmon, and some croissant bread. I got me some French fries, some garlic French fries, sweet tea and lemonade. We got some organic orange, peach, mango juice, whole food, baby. Hey. Raining today. Drizzling and rain out there for me. It's all good.
I've been in sessions with guys that we thought were the greatest, make me come and all their friends are acting like just incredible with the straight trash. I call it the producer bounce. They trying to convince you that the shit hot today. They hit you in the head now, like, yo, nigga. And I'm like, nah, nigga, that shit ain't working on me, cuz.
Ain't working. Throw something together.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack the Dawn.
You know who it is, your boy Jada. It's the Joe and Joe. It's the Joe and Jada show. Every show legendary, every show
Iconic. Meaning, we busting y'all asses. The other part, yo, Dream, I know you ain't from New York. Don't let these people, hold up. Don't let this man take you, hold up. Don't let this man take you to no other podcast.
EP, shout out to my brother EP.
EP, don't take him to the whack shit. EP, right now he got the look. EP, how long you been on me? Nah, Dream, you look like a star right now. Don't go to them bootleg shit. They is not, I'm sorry, Kiss.
We talking
about none of them niggas. Like, yo, this shit is over for them niggas. Them niggas is, you know what I call them motherfucking podcast right now? Them shits is like the hospice. They ready to die, nigga. They ready to die. They floating right now. They on life support. They look flabby as shit. Dad kiss.
Yeah. They gave him the pure on it.
Came out with that thing, nigga.
When you think of today's guest, we're not talking about just another name in the credits. We're talking about the architect behind the anthems that raised the whole generation. You hear me? You think 9 grades? Not fucking hard it is to get 9 grand. No, I ain't got one, man.
At this point, I'm begging.
9 grand, I ain't got one. We're talking about diamond plaques.
Shut it
So strong it turned R&B, pop, and hip-hop into one conversation. You think Umbrella? Single ladies? All of the lights? A pen so sharp, it bent the culture in real time. When you think of today's guest, you think of the quiet mastermind who turned love, heartbreak, and temptation into scriptures for the clubs, the cars, and the late nights. You think a 2-decade run, still hitting new gears, coming back with Love, Hate, Part 2. Just to remind everybody what real songwriting really feels like. When you think of today's guest, you think legend, you think visionary, you think one of one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream to Joe and Jada.
That was a good one. That was an intro.
Bro, crazy right now. You ain't it.
Now, Dream, you got that Bottega scarf, that leather shit on right now. That's crazy.
I had to hear the
Came up in here looking like the Dream right now. Motherfucker looking like Dream.
You know I had to get right. I know y'all was up here.
You know what happens to me, Dream, man, is, and then we're gonna go. I know I'm ready. What happens to me is, I want people who are fans of Fat Joe, wherever they see me, I want to float by. I want them to say, man, that Fat Joe, they look in the restaurant, he flies, smelling good, they look this, damn, that's fucking Fat Joe. They want to see me pulling off this some drop top shit, some shit. No, Fat Joe. Sometimes you fan of somebody and when you see them in person, they don't look like what they advertise. The Dream look like the fucking Dream right now. He look like the fucking Dream. Yo, Dream.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You giving me that experience,
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I'll take that.
All right, thanks, brother.
And you got your flag, you know.
I'm
What's
gonna
the flag
find you
right
want to
there?
throw the
Just in case.
I got all the
Yes,
gas.
that's great. I just gotta give them
I'm trying to do them flags something
Yeah,
else.
they give them prepared. They got the first one kind of matching you over here.
Yo, Dream, let me ask you a question, right? So when you do it, I'm just skipping all the way and say, when you do a show or tour, do you ever do a segment about songs you wrote for other people?
Man, that's so crazy that you say that. Because that's the idea going into this next phase of my whole shit is breaking it down. Like how, and even on stage, like
And we don't even know who wrote for who. That's crazy.
these songs that I've been doing, man,
That's a
I'm
nice
doing so
color.
fast that
That blue and that
I just
jean,
became
the
accustomed to
team,
it. I was just
good
talking
on
about that
tempers.
with Kevin. It's kind of the same thing. I'm like, I didn't get pictures the first time around. I wasn't taking pictures.
Me either.
I was just grinding, going to the studio, like, all right, see y'all later. Versus, hey man, this, I think Lenny asked, the reason why he came up is we were working in a Mercer on North Church and yeah. And so he has his picture with Ye's Maybach, mine, and Jay's, like all three, like on the street. And I had to ask him for the picture. I could have took the picture myself. But I have to ask Lenny. And
Damn, I got no
Lenny
pictures.
got like $2 billion worth of pictures over there, by the way.
I got no pictures with Biggie Smalls.
Oh, no.
That was my man.
See, that's what I mean.
I got a blurry when somebody cheated and shot off a balcony and we're like fucking grainy. I don't have no clear picture with Biggie. I got one with me, him, Puff, Kim, and Bone Thugs. You know what I'm saying?
I got like 3
And
pictures.
you was with him every day. You on fucking smashes, the Benjamins, all that shit.
Yeah.
We,
You know,
at one time it wasn't about pictures.
I only got like 3 or 4 pictures with Big. I don't got a lot.
That's nuts, right?
It wasn't taking pictures like.
It wasn't taking
And
pictures.
it was the
That
other one.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, that's right.
motherfucker ran out to you and said, yo, let me take a picture. They had a whole fucking orchestra with them, nigga. They look like Andre 3000 at the Met Gala. They could pull out the bazooka camera. Yo, it was so rare for someone to have an actual camera back in the day. Because it wasn't on the phone. It was like you had to have a camera.
Disposable. Disposable joint. Who had them in? Once you going to graduation, your mom saying,
It was a Kodak joint.
and drop them off at the pharmacy.
Your dream, you're special. You're very unique and extremely, you're a genius. You're talented.
Thank you, man.
I love when you collaborate and push it. Not just clips, not just when you don't push it. Yo, let me tell you, that's one of them I be looking for. Right? I don't care if it's a smash, it's not a smash. For some reason, he bring out that. You be on that shit when you on there with pussy. Like, you don't turn from I love you. You don't kill niggas.
This guy. So I feel, it's like one of those things where you're like, yo, that energy, because I'm from the block, like regardless of what it look like, I'm from
that space. But I do a different thing. But whenever the energy's around, I'm like,
You get right in that chain.
what? I'm like, yo, I've been waiting. Like, let's go.
And you get one of those.
Yeah, I like even if we just talking on text and just lyrically going back and forth. I like the sparring even in that case.
When did you realize your voice? Because your voice is, everybody's voice is an instrument, but your voice is a different, shit is incredible.
Probably hard that blue
And the way you able to go, different ranges and hit different notes and take it. When did you really know, I got one of these fucking most incredible voices of all time?
The craziest thing, I used it more as a utility. I never really thought that much of my voice in that way because I felt like everybody just had a unique thing that they did. I didn't even understand something that you just said was the range of a thing to go into a falsetto that type of way out of a tenor and how I was doing it. A lot of that came with band. Though. I started playing trumpet in the 3rd grade. So because band happened, and I was just talking about like festival music and stuff not too long ago. You're going into like festival music is this thing that happens like around Thanksgiving and Christmas, like so. The band, if you're young and you're able to actually go through this thing that I went through, which is great. You have clarinet, flute, you have all these sections coming together to do a particular thing. So in my mind, when I was young, I could hear. Even now, I can't even hear a note without hearing the other parts happening. So my voice transitioned just into that.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Because I really want to understand that. You can't hear an instrument without hearing the other instrument. What do you mean? Nothing could be like singled out to you, like you hear it all.
I hear it all. Even if if the lead vocal stays with the lead, I still hear all of the harmony notes that go with it. I know exactly when they should happen. I can feel the build up and the momentum. Those are in band. It's written on your sheet music that you would read in festival time. Like I was to read music and to say, oh, crescendo is coming. Like everybody knew there was a swell coming. Like all of that
You
stuff.
gotta be
I
smart
put into
to read
everything
music,
that
playing the
I'm
piano and
doing
shit.
here on this side. But it's just, in the beginning, I never talked about it as much as I just started kind of open up and talk about like how that impacted me a lot as a kid. And now I'm trying to make sure that the kids got that again because they just took the shit out of school. Like when I think in high school, they was just like, nah, we in the program. We're like, we keeping everybody from selling dope. Like, we need to keep doing this. But they pulled it out of school and kind of, it's still a little heartbroken about that.
You already know when it's a real moment, you need a real body. That's what
he was explaining how he can read the notes. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know exactly what he's talking about, but I was paying attention and listening. But we gotta be good to be able to read notes and hear this and that, like hear this and that, like. That's why when I listen to songs, that's like with T.I. new song with Pharrell. I had to listen to their song again, and you can hear Pharrell in the background, like saying certain things that make it perfect. I'm like, damn, like so certain songs you can hear like other parts of the beat or other parts of the song, other notes of the song. So that's good that he got that ear. We call it that cat eye. Maybe that cat ear. They really listen. Well, yeah, he ain't get you. In the wallet, baby. Yeah. Let's get it.
you looked up to growing up, and then to what's your class of the ATL? When you came out, who else was popping at that same time? Who else you was looking at like, all right, I gotta step my shit up. I'm happy for them. I seen them at all the talent shows, the band.
Yes.
Who are some artists you looked up to previously before your time? And when you came out around the same time that
It would be Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, of course, and Otis is a lovely machine. Of course, we all Michael. Prince, I got later. Like I feel like Michael was the person that you got when you were young, when you tried to do all the dances and shit. Prince was saying shit that you probably didn't know what. You like, You got to be like 16 before you like, that's what he meant. That's what you meant by Nicki. Now I know exactly. And so to grow into those four guys like in that cornerstone, man, for me, that's why I honed. I always tried to. The best way to even put songwriting was trying to write the 10th record on Thriller. Every time I write, trying to make whatever the 10th record would be, can I make that out? And so that's how I just went into my whole career on this side. And when I was coming up, me and Tip went to the same elementary school. Like, we from the same block.
That's
So
what
I
I
didn't
said.
know this nigga says out. We ride
That's
bikes.
what I'm saying.
You know,
When he was deflating the basketball with everybody. That's what he said over there. He
to the hill.
said they wouldn't let him until he started stabbing the
Yeah,
basketball.
that's it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. And so watching his rise and being happy, like, yo, on my block, this is crazy. And just Atlanta in general, y'all gotta understand. Like,
Oh, yeah, he is
for
from Atlanta.
us, for you guys, y'all had the business of it already put together, how it worked here.
You know, we just knew how to get jerked for our money before y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I'm just getting robbed before y'all.
Yeah, we
Right,
just
I can fight.
we was the last.
Yo, here's the sacrificial lambs up here getting raped and pillaged by these niggas over here first. It looked like we do business. And they robbed us first, then they went down there.
Yeah, true. So, with that being said, you know, South was like based on that Bible Belt, man. Like it's based in like that church thing. We didn't even had an idea of you can make bread from doing that thing. It was just, we was just doing it. Even with rapping, we was just battling. Because we started shit, we weren't thinking like, oh, you can make a living. We was already setting up in our mind, our living was gonna be a certain type of way, especially if we had grandparents around, everybody. Church, you went to church, you had to get the band. I mean, you had to get in the chorus. I don't care what you can sing or not. You in the chorus. You gone up in there, sing that same thing you sung at your auntie house, man. Like, gone up there and sing. That's how I grew up in that space. And then once we got the business part of it, I remember the first thing that clicked to me. I saw Dallas Austin and Lennox. And that nigga had, shout out to Dallas, that nigga had I think a 430, he had a Ferrari stomach. Yeah. I saw that shit. And I was like, wait, you don't still, I know you don't sell dope. What you keep? He's like, yeah, somebody told me like, oh, that nigga right. I said, I'm sorry, what?
TLC.
He said, he write music. I said, well, you get that from writing music? Man, that changed my whole shit. I was like, oh, man, I've been doing that this whole time. You got a Ferrari out of that?
You're one of the few that are a star on your own when you drop your own music and able to write hits for others.
That's all it takes.
Unfortunately,
that's all it
sometimes
takes is for you to see somebody with some fly shit like, damn, bro, what you do? You know, I do that. You're like, damn, bro, you do that? That what got you that? And that shit, I'm not do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I even start.
Write hits for other artists, humongous hits.
You
They want to be an artist themselves, and it never happened. It never popped off. And I personally, I think I'm one of the great minds of music. I'm not lying to you, right? I really honestly believe that. If I told my family that, I'd be like, yo, I think, I know this music shit. Like, I'm arguing with Remy right now. I changed the drums on her new song and she don't like it. I know the hit. Don't play with me. Nah, I don't like that. I said, no, I know the hit. I do the shorty swing my way. Now you out of here. What you do? Them drums, shorty swing my way. Like, I'm trying to, you gonna make a girl.
Nah. We ain't see that no more.
You couldn't wait for that.
I couldn't wait. I just seen some hips going.
Nah.
And I'm just look over here for a minute.
I'm just trying to say, I know music. And so when I see brothers and sisters that write hits for other artists, but it don't happen for them, I couldn't figure that one out yet. I don't know. I don't really have a real answer for somebody who writes the biggest shit in the world and they want to be an artist and they don't go nowhere. I don't have the answer. I really study all this shit and I just be like, and I be confused like how they can't blow up as an artist. But you, one of the very few that can write Umbrella, but write yourself hits and become a star on your own. That's You're double blessed by God is what I'm trying to say. And there's some other people that deserve it too, but it didn't happen.
I didn't deserve it.
Oh, this guy's crazy. I'm trying to tell you, I see all that shit
Serious
all
though.
day.
You lost your moms at 15.
Yes.
I had that.
Oh man, that's everything. That's everything, man. That was my favorite person. So you was my favorite person. Like that won't ever not be a thing. It ain't something you even wake up like, all right, cool, damn.
Yeah, no.
I don't care if it's 12 p.m., 3:30, at some point you're gonna think about it. And the more success you have, the more you think about it. Because you know that they're not here to even bask in that thing, to talk about, hey man, my son, and that's my, and it's a certain, what the craziest part is, the protection you miss. Of a mom looking at across like, what you want, girl? No, you need, that thing is we don't even talk about that shit. Different type of thing. They just step in like, you don't know she had a conversation like, hey,
It's some shit you don't see, yeah. See that shit you don't see.
Yeah, but I used to go to war and come home, my mom ain't know what was going on. I throw my legs on, she rubbed my feet like in a baby pop. And I understood that protection. I was sitting on the couch like, my mom's always, so how do you get over the trauma of being 15, losing your moms, and just staying right? Because I got a nephew, my sister passed away. We ain't been the same since. If I ain't had music, man, it would be a different story. It's more than my outlet, and a lot of those. That's why I would have that kind of chemistry with Ree and B, those things, because I'm giving them a thing I can't even give my mom. And there's certain things happening on just even a spiritual level in those times where anytime I see a woman in that space, that's my mom I'm dealing with. Like anytime. And so you never get over it. You turn it into, it's easier said than done, because it sounds like something that a teacher tell you, turn it into a positive, whatever the thing is. But that's exactly what I did. A lot of those songs, man, near and dear, that feel a certain type of way, all that feeling is still my love for my mom and my admiration for her. And that's how I'm able to exist on that side and feel it from that point of view. I was having this conversation at the barbecue the other day. Glizzy, nah, the Glizzy's always the clip. They made some whack glizzies, dog. Like, how you gonna make a whack glizz, man? That's when I knew this shit was bad, man. Like, the glizzy wasn't hitting, I was like, if the glizzy, like, how do you fuck up a glizzy, my nigga? You bought it naked, you boil this shit. How do you mess? I knew it wasn't a vibe, man, but listen, I'm not saying that. The beautiful thing about having a barbecue in the house, shout out DJ Sergeant's killing it, is just, you just get to playing music, and then we started discussing like movie soundtracks in like the 80s and 90s, and then in the face they had Waiting to Excel and Boomerang. Those soundtracks, like back in the day, soundtracks, Soul Food used to be like, the soundtracks used to be everything. I was just talking about this. I was like, man, you know what? It's because the culture was so great and stuff. We just missed it so soon, and we just stopped doing certain shit. It's a testament to how great we are. We just get bored. And we just try some other shit. That shit did never not work. It always worked. It always hit straight home. Artists was able to graduate on those soundtracks. Yeah. Out of the space. You have to use your own album to say, I'm trying to turn the corner here, y'all gonna let me turn it? They're like, not without that picture. I need a picture of what that thing, whatever that thing is, I need that picture. And so we're not able to do that now because those type of films aren't even being generated in that space. And we just stopped doing it. That shit was like hip hop running with, like, it was like, yeah. Even when DMX came from Pac all the way, like, Boys to together. Boys to Men. Like, they just, them soundtracks had some shit on there. Mama, it was, that shit was crazy. But
That was
Yeah,
an
already got a
outlet.
problem.
That was our thing. I just, we.
Have you ever not heard it? Have you ever not heard a song? So think of all the music we consume and everything we know. Have you ever been to a barbecue and they play like an old school song and you like, what the fuck is that? My nigga, that shit happened to me. I was stuck. The song was so good, I made him play it 3 times. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I never heard that. Everybody was like, this, my aunt knew it. I was so shocked. I never heard this. I gotta ask Serge, don't worry. Hopefully he wasn't fried. But,
He's like, I heard it 3 times. I don't know.
no, I made him play it 3
It
times.
was R&B.
Yeah.
Well,
Yo, I never heard it before.
Yeah, every now and then that happens, though. I feel like. But
It's hard for me, man. I don't want to tell you that I'm damn near a fossil. I'm that old. And listen, my mom's passed away. Before she passed away, if I called her right now, she was sitting there listening to old, like, my family's so music. I mean, 24 hours a day, my mom's go to sleep so it's so hard that I don't know an old school record. They can play that shit. That's just crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What's that? I said, play that shit back. She was talking that shit. I was like, yo. And then I looked, my aunt knew it, but I was asking everybody else, so you ever heard this shit? They was like, nah, I never heard this shit. It was like, has this ever been a song that you guys ever heard like at a barbecue that you was like, yo, I never heard that before?
wow, that's a good one, John. I don't think.
sure it has.
Yeah, I just don't remember when it happened to me.
That shit happened to me the other day, bro. That shit was crazy. This song is fucking amazing. And yo, let me tell you something. Maybe we can save it for the next podcast. But your man is chef at the restaurant. I'm trying to save him. By the way, I went to Italian restaurants, the greatest on the planet Earth. The chef called me 100 times. It's a little joint, and I keep telling him, I told the chef like 20 times, yo, chef, he hit me up. He was like, yo, say the name. Say the name. I said, yo, I don't think you ready for this type. We went Johnson's fried chicken, they use the mustard. I know down south y'all use the mustard. Over here is rare. But my spot, Johnson's fried chicken, they got the mustard sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Guys was selling 20 mustard sauce a week. Now they sell 85 mustard sauce a day. Because we mentioned their restaurant and we did something. I keep trying to warn this guy, and he keeps saying, yeah, do the who? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the name of the restaurant is called Padre Pio. Which is right over
And again,
Padre, like Father Padre Pio. And it's right over that Cuomo bridge. That was
I want to
terrible.
call him now, though, let him know, like.
He told me to say it.
Yeah, I know, but
I
you
begged him. I told him, don't you touch it. I said, you're not ready for this.
P.O. Go there and flood, run it up.
Hey, don't worry.
You gonna get a new style, Jeff.
I went 2 times in 1 week, and it's kind of
I
off
say
from my
P.O.
house. It's like 45 minutes.
I like them type of spots.
I went to, it ain't the spot no more. He made me say it. I don't think he understands. Now it's
Now you can't go.
Oh, you ain't going back?
I can't get it.
You ain't
I'm
going
like
back?
in a fucking stoop at the bar seat. They not giving me
You just
shit.
go Uber eat and everything.
You ain't going-
So I said, you'll never know High Gloss. You'll never know High Gloss is the artist. This shit.
Right up.
Ah! You missed it! Yo!
Don't stop now.
I'm at the pool.
Oh, yeah, you was definitely.
1800.
You was listening.
Oh no. This shit sounded like crap. Wait till she start talking that shit.
Ooh. First of all. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
You never know how lost you got it there? Oh, that ain't it.
No.
That ain't it.
Come on.
Come on out of here. It's over.
Never mind.
Nah, it's over. That nigga went
That nigga went and put on Pat Bennett's song. Yo, Nat King, yo, that nigga threw. Yeah, he was about to hit some shit. That nigga went and threw on my man. New York.
Yo, he pulled the wrong one.
Yeah.
Today's show is brought to you by our friends and our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet, Florida Sportsbook. The world's biggest soccer tournament is here. Seen the ratings? Everybody's watching. National pride on the line. Superstars chasing immortality. And for the next month, every match feels like a final. If you haven't tried Hard Rock Bet yet, this is the time. Hard Rock Bet is a top-rated sportsbook app. DBAS, built to Viva la Copa. Whether you're back in your country, betting on your favorite superstar, building the same-game parlay for the biggest matches of the tournament, Hard Rock Bet is your way to get in on the action. And if you're ever late to kickoff, don't worry. Hard Rock Bet lets you live bet all match long. First minute, final whistle. Plus Hard Rock Bet is a new promo daily. And we're talking profit boost. No sweat bets, bonus bets, and more. Be sure to check out No Holes, No Problem, and Super Shop, 2 promos designed.
I remember being in 8th grade, the dream was big. You know what I'm saying? We used to have all the party songs. Shorty right there's a 10. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you stand the test of time. Still out doing it. That's what's up.
15 years later, you come back with Love and Hate too. What was the reason for the time? Was it just
You know this. And we got, I feel like, I'm sure y'all do. We got albums and things you start on, other things come up. And you just hope for that one get out the bag, does the thing. And so my shit was literally Love Hate 2 made itself. It named itself. I ain't even forced it. I ain't do nothing. I got 8 other records that I would love make their way to prime time. And they literally just chilling on the sideline waiting on me to pick them. And then I feel like if they actually were people, they'd be like, oh, you gonna pick the new. You got the new energy out, so you ain't fucking with us no more. And so I got like about 8 of them things that I actually want to put out. And this last one, this Love Hate 2, it wrote itself in, and it made its way into onto this planet. And so I'm happy about that part, because at least I know that it's organic and it's natural for me. Yeah, it's coming out. I don't know what you heard already, but it's alright.
alright?
Yeah, it's alright.
Being modest.
I'm just saying, it's alright.
Like my man Crack said, you can hit him out the park always. You about that ear for music, you about that voice, like I said, and sonically, you just put everything knock out the park. You know what I mean? Shit for yourself, shit you right for people. I just love you got one extended with Usher.
Yep. Got one called Tampa. Yeah, that was great. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. That's the one that went in the dream show. As soon as I made it, I was like, oh, that's on. I don't care what it do. I don't care how it perform on that thing. You gonna hear that.
Yeah.
You like had those 30 records on your joint. You like, nah.
Yeah, what's going on? I just got it.
I don't care. This was happening. It was just time for me and him. Me and us just did a lot of records for certain things that he hasn't put out yet. And I'm one of those guys that stay on your act. Like I'm like, all y'all, by the way, all y'all star motherfuckers, they ain't scared of none of y'all. I walk in that same room. No, that ain't it. You can be God, that ain't it.
And you do it.
I would do it to the. I've done it.
Need more of that in this.
I had a classic episode where I said, he kept going, I can't do it because these are legends. I've been in sessions with guys that we thought were the greatest. They be coming, all their friends are acting like just incredible with the straight trash.
I call it the producer bounce. They trying to convince you that the shit hot today. They hit you in the head and all, they're like, yo, nigga. And I'm like, nah, nigga, that shit ain't working on me, cuz.
You ever been in the studio that the music was so loud that you thought it was dope, and then when you heard it again, you was like, yo, that shit trash.
See, that's why they don't want me in the studio. I bring that shit down to the NS10. I'm like, nah, nigga.
Now let me hear this.
That's hot. Put it down here, though.
Yeah, let me hear that. Let me hear it for real.
They hate that shit.
No, I got that problem, though. I ain't gonna lie. Even if it's one of my songs, I'm blasting it.
No, blast it.
No, I'm saying the new song. I don't know if I'm gas myself with the loud music, but I blast that shit.
You just like loud.
I gotta hear it loud. I don't hear TV. My TV at 100 all the time. But I can't hear nothing. I got a movie theater. The shit is the loudest shit you hear a can as it falls down the block.
You just fucking whole
I
house.
leave this shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, I leave loud. I don't receive it the same way.
We got 2 unreleased tracks.
Oh no, this shit incredible. I'm telling you right now, before we even hear it. It's incredible. But let's go. You ready?
Release, homie.
Yo, don't play Pat Bennett. Don't play Tony Bennett. Don't play Tony Bennett.
Come on now. Let's keep it 1800.
So,
Hold on,
That
listen.
nigga don't want to stump to join us.
Hold on.
Okay, how you let your mans play that shit? That nigga do. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Dang, dog.
Wish you a
ain't got no
Merry
gravel.
Christmas.
That's when you too funny. I know you for the wrong reason.
Yo, that nigga doing we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm like, yo, my man. What kind of shit? Come on, man. You fucked up the vibe.
Christmas is a sick.
I'm just trying to
Keep
tell you.
it
1800 and shit.
I don't know why you can't. That ain't a good example.
Love and hate too.
That's a hit. Yeah, that's a
We wish
fact.
you a Merry Christmas this time.
Yeah, but then, I'm not saying the niggas do on fucking Liza Minnelli and all
Yo.
that shit. Tony Bennett, the tribute.
Belly.
Tony Bennett, the tribute. They said he was still on our Italian restaurant talk.
Keep it 1800,
All
man.
right, let's go.
Love day 2.
Ooh.
Unreleased joints. Make sure y'all get that. We're just gonna take a break and get some smokers right quick.
Ooh. Nah, the biggest in the game, you know what I'm saying? Yo, do me a favor. Don't ever take me to the mother spots. I'm trying to say. It ain't no
I started the
fluidity.
show off with telling them don't take them to nowhere else. Hey,
Don't take him nowhere. You'll stay up here all day.
Let's promote it. We gotta promote.
Wasting your time.
Right here is it. This cream of the
Why
crop.
you going over there? They want to talk that shit you really don't want to talk about. Who's your ex-girl? What
That
you
do be,
doing?
oh man.
This guy, this
That's why I started going
They don't do none of that over
None of
here.
that
Hey.
shit is the fluidity.
Joe,
Come over here, they sick. Why they sick? Because all we do is talk the truth, talk
Joe.
the culture, talk to this. Don't make me. These guys are flabby and sick. I see them get into girl shit. They over here, yo, this podcast said this about this. Shut the fuck up and talk about something we give a fuck about.
I know we gotta be doing good now because they got niggas saying incredible shit. Guys say, no, they let T.I. play a song about them. They let Miss Miami say this.
oh yeah, no, that's it.
Fucking ass.
Oh yeah,
What are
yo, you know
talking
what's
about?
hip hop? Hey, are you with? Yo, and it's sad because the guy look like he's a nice guy.
It's like a taxpayer.
I am not. I say, yo, my brother.
An asshole.
Hip hop is the
He's an asshole.
hip hop is subjective.
I don't like
Yo, what's up with Young Miami? She got the hottest song in the game. We broke that record here, by the way. We broke that. That was not the same.
One my black
He's
EP.
here. He's here.
We don't.
He's here. He's here. We broke that shit here.
And
That shit went to the moon after that.
that's what it's all about.
Yes, we breaking records on this fucking show.
Oh, that's crazy.
They looked at us because you know this guy's top 5, dead or alive. That's that joke. They said, why y'all lying to that girl? We said, no, that shit ain't hit. They said,
Yeah.
lying to that girl. You know? Man, that shit, niggas is doing the deck. Y'all see them, yo. Taco stand, Mexican guy. At the taco stand, he had to dance. He started doing the jumping up. Turn this to ass there. I see, yo. Yo, they got the taco stand. She touched that New York soil, that electric, that third rail. I got the type from Miami. They was like, yo, we love how you threw that Dade County up on that float in that New York Nick Parade. You know, that was a different kind of like, she solidified. She was Wu-Tang, Ball Deep, The Locks, Fat Joe, fucking nothing. She is in. Her B.I.G.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't do stuff.
Shit.
No.
What's going on?
We didn't do none of your production guy.
Yo, you guys got nervous on us. Y'all never do this.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Nice on
ones and twos.
Yeah.
Just the ones.
We need a DJ.
We ready now? What's the name of this joint right here,
We
Dre?
need a DJ.
I don't know what they might play.
Over there. We need a
Tampa.
It's called
We need a
Tampa.
DJ.
Tampa.
Joe and
What's so
Jada.
big about Tampa? Nah, I want to hear this. My DJ from Tampa, all my people from Tampa. Why Tampa?
Tampa.
Hold up, guys, please.
This story just came from an evolution of person. And,
From Tampa.
From Tampa.
And it's featuring Usher.
Mm-hmm.
And it's featuring Usher.
Yes.
Smoker.
So I'm with that. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Damn, we're supposed to hear that. Damn. Let's hear something. We can't hear that.
That's big.
Yeah, but that's like, that's sort of matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like,
Oh, man.
that's like me driving on that I-95 and it's just total concentration. That shit come on. It's just
Man,
like,
should
fuck
be,
it.
man, stop worrying about me, man. Stop.
Hey.
Stop.
Hey, why you worry? You should be here with you where I'm at.
You supposed to be right here.
Hey,
Right about you.
that type of activity, I don't know where that come from. It ain't player. I don't know where it come from.
It ain't playing.
It ain't player.
Oh, it ain't playing.
JoeandJadaShow.com. We got new merch, fresh off the presses. Go get it. Big. Big. JoeandJadaShow.com. You can get these little coat for a t-shirt with a hoodie jacket.
It's my favorite right there. I need an extra large. SuavenyV.com. Go there and get it.
You being a little cool for the t-shirt. What is it?
Yo, let's go to the next joint. What's the next joint?
Powder coat.
Powder coat. It's a whole fucking movie right there. That's what I'm talking about. I got one of those. I call it cocaine music.
Yes.
I got one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Nuts.
That shit, like, you know, you feel like Michael McDonald coming out. What's the nigga?
Almost exact words from your brother. Oh, when he heard it.
That's what he said.
He said, me. That's cocaine.
That's cocaine music.
Like, man, stop playing.
That's Miami Vice, my nigga. Like, I got one of those. I said, yo, that's what I call it.
Pop back. It's still the
Oh.
600.
Oh,
That's Ibiza music.
no, that's that too.
Cocaine and Ibiza.
Oh, no, that's that Toosty beat.
Oof.
Y'all see
That's
what
that-
he tried? What did he?
No, that's why they say you talking drugs and
Open up a 12 on that.
Yeah.
For kids, I seen the look in his eye. He just wrote the wrong shit right there.
No, that shit was incredible.
Open up 12 for kids.
And you know what's crazy is, usually if I heard a joint like that with Push, I would be like, I expect to hear Push or more some more dirtier shit.
The beats. He gave Push he switched
The
it.
beginning
And then it goes into the
What the whole thing
the
is-
fucking cocaine. It goes
That's it.
Yeah, that shit's hard. He's doing it, then it switched to fucking Derek for
Nah, yeah, Derek for
He
real.
did it very and all I see was Derek. And I thought that shit.
Yeah. Yo, Trey, that
Clips, he
shit
can rap
broke
too.
it all the way
Big
down.
both of them. She's
Let me
good,
tell
she
you
rap.
something.
I like big
But
clips.
what I was gonna say is seeing Bush in this run
Push
with
his
his
teeth.
brother in the fucking Louis mansion and all that big shit they've been doing, it fits perfect timing. Like, to me, I'm like, all right, he's there right now. Like, I know Push Dream might have did this shit in fucking the chateau somewhere in fucking San Tropez. Push had to be there. Miami?
Beautiful.
Ah, damn, cocaine.
What is the album called?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking at 17. Shit, that's
17.
fine.
Yeah, perfect time. You know what I mean? Come here, the platform of all platforms. You know what I mean? Love, hate too.
talk your shit.
Love, hate too, man.
Love
You got
you
nothing
too.
but nuclear missiles on there.
Your dream, there's no way you can go wrong. It's a couple of artists like you.
Don't
And
miss.
no, how about
He's Mr.
I said this to
Come to
the
hits.
dude, the kid, the young boy, the Sway Lee. If I was the president of your record company, I would lose every dollar because every time I hear you sing, I would think it's a hit record. And you got me so confused. The minute I hear the Dream's voice, I'm like, oh no, this shit. Send the kitchen sink. This shit is a hit. This like, I can't. There's only few artists like that. Sway Lee kid is like that too. When I hear him on the track, I'm like, bend the whole shit.
Yeah, he has a magical,
different kind of voice.
Yeah.
You got a special.
Yeah.
Not yours, and yours ain't like his.
But it's
But
special.
yeah, when you hear it, it's like the Nabisco can. This shit is just crazy. It's just,
Yo,
y'all get
Train, thank you for all your talents, all the hits you did for all of us.
I thank y'all for the time.
Yeah.
Now that you back working, maybe I can give it another.
Of course you can. Shit, what you mean another one?
I'm looking at that.
Oh, I got that.
Come on, baby.
You had, boy.
Let me tell you something. All my single ladies, right?
Yes.
Man.
Just one. That's just one.
No. All of the lights.
That's another. This is all building grippers, though.
Nah,
This shit is knocking down the
listen,
building breakers.
this ain't that.
That ain't this. This cracking kiss. Make some noise for my
Hey.
brother, the Dre. Love, hate, 2,
Let's go.
7, 10. Get it. Absorb it. Love it. Cause there's gonna be nothing else like that.
I'm not
in the universe.
I'm playing that shit. As soon as it come out, that shit that's gonna make the barbecue that.
I would get the Jada. A lot of people come out with new albums. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. What it say? Why your room so colorful? A room all white. It's just my sticky notes.
I don't know about Netflix, but the white people starting to know me.
Yo, that's the crazy thing. I crossed over when I got on Fox. That's
I don't
when
even know
realized,
that. We can watch
like,
this.
Oh, that fuck. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Joe, love you. Ladies coming up to me. Love you, Joe. Your podcast.
Oh, you Joe.
Not.
We can watch this. It's fuck.
Yo, what up, y'all? This your boy Joe Crack the Dawn.
Know who it is, your boy Jada. It's the Joe and Jada show. Every show legendary, every show iconic. The biggest in the world.
Wow, motherfucker.
You know what I mean? When you think about today's guest, you think about a woman who turned pain into punchlines. And punchlines into power. You hear me? Power. She went from going viral on the gram to holding down one of the most legendary mics in radio history. Ooh.
Huh?
She's a mother first, a comedian always, and she don't play with nobody. You heard me? And now she put it all in a book. She's a great author. You know what I mean? Straight from Baltimore, representing the Breakfast Club, dropped into Def Dooley Parry, and about to cover every stage in the world with the Don't Play With Me tour. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, make some noise for Jessa Larry.
I like that. What an introduction. Thank you.
I sent a lot of dope to Baltimore back in the day.
I
A
bet
lot
you
of
did,
dope.
Joe. I bet you did, Joe. Damn.
Nah, I had it out there. I had it out there.
Well, you know, we known for the port, so.
I said, she's craziest acts moved in us.
Baltimore was big money.
What? It's still big.
It was mumpy. It was big money out there. I wasn't growing up in Baltimore. And who did you have to, who was a local celebrity or something you had to look up to while you was growing up in Baltimore?
Honestly, my dad is real funny. Like, always been funny. So I actually didn't even start looking into comedy until I realized that's what I wanted to do. But I did grow up on shows like Bernie Mac show, Martin, Dave Chappelle, his show, and things like that. But I got all my comedic relief and all of that shit from my dad. My dad always been funny. So that's who I look up to, for sure. Yeah. They my three favorite comics, though. Martin, you know, he's from Maryland, too.
Martin from Maryland?
Yeah, he's from Maryland. Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah, he's not from Baltimore. He, like, closer to D.C. And Tommy Davidson from Maryland. Chappelle. And
Yeah, he from DMV.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I thought you was going to say The Wire. Like, was they shooting The Wire out there? Like, when you was growing up there? Mm-hmm. No, I know, but when I'm asking, I'm trying to ask. People say I cap. The other day, rest in peace, Rob Bates. I'm going to miss the funeral because we in San Antonio, but, like, Rob, like, I always tell these stories. I'm like a Forrest Gump, and I was everywhere. Yeah. And I happened to be the little Spanish kid working at the bodega across the street from Rob Base's projects. So I watched him come up just being the little Spanish kid making the sandwiches in the bodega. Mm-hmm. So I told the story, yo, I remember the first limo came to get them, this, that. It was like, I was really there. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, when you grow up in Baltimore, do we know, yo, they filming The Wire down the block? Is it cross town? Is it, because it looked like they was filming all over Baltimore.
They were filming all over the city, but I wasn't paying attention to that. Then my mother and my father, I was crazy. So, I'm not gonna say sheltered, but I had
protected. That's why you got fucking books and all that, and you making money, because otherwise, you in the street.
Yeah, yep. And
people don't understand that. Like, especially girls, they don't understand. Yo, we gotta watch you. We seen the wildest shit out here. Like, we gotta protect you.
Definitely. And my brother, he was in the street. He older than me. We got about 5 years. He's 5 years older than me. He was in the street, and my mother and my father, like, you ain't about to be like that. So they even sent me to Pennsylvania to go to high school. I went to a predominantly white high school. But yeah, I wasn't around, like, to see them shoot no wire, but he was there. My brother was. They kept me in church and in the books, and then after that, I moved up to Pennsylvania to go to high school.
Where you was at, like Allentown or something? Where you was at?
Dallastown, like York, like right near York County. Yeah.
There was a lot of dope in Allentown too.
Most definitely, that's when I started using drugs. When I went up there to be with the white kids, I'm like, I could have left me in the hood. I ain't care.
Allentown had that trim fire. The Allentown had that trim fire. That fucking Sky Rizzy was out there.
Sky Rizzy and trim fire?
Yeah.
When did you know that you was gonna? Because you probably always been funny when you discovered that that's what you wanted to do. But when did you know it was the time? When you know you hit your number?
Man, I always, like I said, I always knew, like you just said, I always knew I was funny. But when I actually really got that confirmation, like, oh yeah, this what I'm gonna do, is when Martin Lawrence's brother called me. I was already doing videos on Instagram. This one it was like 15 seconds, Vine, 6 seconds and shit. And I was already doing that. And then one of my homeboys, it was like an open mic or whatever. He was like, yo, go up on stage. You already do the funny shit online. Just go up on stage. I'm like, nah, I ain't about these people really here.
Yeah.
Somebody don't laugh, I'm gonna hit them in the fucking mouth. I ain't like, ain't nothing worse than trying to be funny and a nigga look at you like, nah, try again. So I was like, nah, I was scared of that, but I wasn't confident in doing it. He called me up anyway. And I ain't never the one to shy away from going up. And so I went up there, get up there, start talking. The advantage was, it was in my city, so I know what we like. I know the slang, I know how to talk, everything, everybody. And I did like 10 minutes my first time on stage. So right then and there, I'm like, I still didn't want to do it. I was on stage like 2-3 times. And then Martin Lawrence brother called me because he's like my skits or whatever. So he was like, hey, Martin is in town in Baltimore. He's doing the arena. Do you do stand-up? I lied like I was like, yeah, I've been doing stand-up for like 2-3 years. Like, yeah. He was like, you got 10 minutes? I was like, shit, I can do an hour if you need me to. Lying. But he said, all right, cool. I performed at the arena for 14,000 people. And that's when I knew on stage I could do it because I got a standing ovation. All the fucking people that was on the floor stood up. No, oh yeah, hell yeah, that's what I want to do. And from then, I've been touring, doing stand-up, into comedy, real heavy. Yeah.
How much further after that did you get your job with the Breakfast Club?
Wildin' Out first. Yeah, it was Wildin' Out. Then I did Fox sitcom. Then I did Def Comedy Jam.
So you did mad shit before that?
Yeah. It was. I just got the Breakfast Club. This is my 3rd year at Breakfast Club. Yeah, so I didn't even think that I was gonna do radio. That shit ain't easy. Cause my mouth, man, I gotta be a little sensitive, well, a lot of sensitive, cause I'm unfiltered. Like, so it's hard up there. You got shit you can't say, shit you can't talk about. Then you got old radio beef. I ain't even know nothing. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I swear, yo, look, I did a comedy show over in LA. And so Big Boy had booked me out and shit. And then so he bring me out and he said, Justin Larry's Hot 97. And I was just like, I came out and everybody was like, no, you should be mad. You should say something. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be mad at. They was like, nah, that's Power 105. I was like, oh shit, I'm mad now. Like, I ain't even know.
You know you got hit with a little...
I ain't hit with a little shade. And it's only meant to be shade if you know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, I ain't even know. So, I mean, I guess he did that for a reason, but I didn't even know what was going on. But I know that.
I love Big Boy.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
I love him too.
But yeah, you said you stumbled across fucking political beefs you ain't even know. Yeah.
Nothing.
No, the radios are very tricky, political thing. Whether you work for them or you don't work for them, artists, there's some whack nigga right now in Bushwick, Brooklyn talking about you're not playing this rap. And he mad at you.
Yeah, man.
Yo, they don't want to play my shit. They don't just, and you like, we don't even fucking know this guy. No, I always thought about how hard it was for, say, DJs like an Envy or Funk Flex or just a DJ. You got to be in the clubs. And you got Johnny Two-Time, who did 20 years, who's killed everybody who think he can rap now. And he giving you a song, and you ain't playing the shit because the shit trash.
Yeah.
How does that affect the DJ in the club? Where, you know, you gotta go DJ to make your money and you got surrounded by killers.
It's crazy. See, I can't never DJ. Cause I'm the type to be like, man, that shit is trash, man. I'm sorry, but that shit trash. Yeah. You know, sometimes I feel like not enough people keep it real with their peoples. Like, if you listening, you got a group of homeboys, you letting them hear your shit.
They know it's
and
trash.
They know it's trash, bitch. Oh, yeah. This the one. This shit ain't gonna get y'all out.
You know how many killers played me their music and it was vomit on wax, nigga? Like, you hear this and you go like, this one tape, one of my mans, he passed away. Super legend in the streets. He puts out a record, the man K. Slade calls me, rest in peace, says, yo, save his legacy. Don't let him put this out, man. This guy, you know, because he's beyond official. Like, he was like, don't let him do this, Joe. I'm like, well, why are you calling me, K? He said, no, he respect you. Tell us that he gonna fuck his whole shit up out here trying to rap. Like, I don't know who told people that rapping was the easiest shit to do. Because everybody feel like you either playing ball or you rapping. That's it. Like, I'm a rapper. You already know when it's a real moment, you need a real bottle. That's why we rock with 1800.
People sign on the track. That's why people feel like they can do it. Because people feel people sign like listen to Future. Listen to a lot of people. It's something they just be saying anything. Anything on the track. I know people like, man, I can see that. They paying y'all all that money to talk to say that dumb ass shit. Uncommon Brady. Aye. For a lot of people. Just hilarious. I just not figure out who she was.
Got the DNA like we the Jacksons.
I
And
never
the
know.
nigga just want to rap and all. And I'm like, yo, this ain't, man. And I'm
Did you tell your own boy that
Oh
you
no, I'm
don't put
different.
it out?
I'm different. I go, I told him not to put it out.
Okay.
I sit down. My family members say, listen, I bring my 4 best friends, sit there. Listen, I listen. Something happens to me, you're gonna give me some money. You're gonna get some good. If any of these niggas right here tell you that you could be a rapper and you're gonna be a star, and just spend your money to rap, they're lying to you. And if I'm telling you that my best friends on the earth are gonna rob you, any nigga in the street who gonna convince you, yo, you can rap, spend your money, the video, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
You don't think I would love to have the next Nas in my family or Jada gets this? If you was that nice, I would have a fucking, if I had, I would have a fucking flag. I'd be walking behind them, picking them up in the air like, yeah, we got it, the next generation. Nigga, you ain't got it. And you might catch a couple of dollars, so I'm trying to sit you in front of your uncles of all uncles to let you know if they try it, they're lying. And so, you know, everything ain't for everybody.
But that's what we need more of. Yeah, we need more of, like, you telling people.
Oh, he ain't listen, he dropped the album the next day. It's like, yeah.
Oh, he ain't give a fuck.
Oh, no, the next day he dropped some more vomit on wax.
Damn.
Yeah. There's nothing I could do at this point. I gave up. I'm like, all right, you know, these niggas don't want to listen. It's cool. You know, then they shit go down a little on. Say they got 20% on the wheel. I gotta give you 15 because I already know you gonna blow the whole shit on trying to be an artist. You cannot force people. Yeah, from the wheel. Hey, wasting my money, man. I worked hard for this shit.
I got the first live show. They're going to be live on Netflix.
Yeah.
When is
That's
it?
dope.
We started June 1st. June 1st.
It is.
Well, for me, I'm always gonna say some shit I ain't supposed to say. Like, you know what I mean? So now, I ain't.
Netflix got all kind
We
of
can't.
psycho movies.
But it ain't even Netflix. Like, Netflix, they all full whatever the fuck they want to do. They want, man, like,
Who's that? iHeart?
still on the radio. Yeah, so
you
it's,
got to be mindful of that.
right, it's radio.
See, I got something I gotta tell you, but I've never said it before, but I really want to tell you. I've always wanted to be on morning radio.
For real?
Fact, yo. Always.
Damn.
Like, I feel like
Why you
it's
never
Steve
did?
Harvey. Nah, it's nothing like you on the radio every day talking to the people, man. Every day you got some shit to say. Every day you running the country. You running the country.
Yeah.
You on the radio all day.
Well, you would definitely make niggas wake up because you be loud as shit. So I already, that's one thing. But that's the whole point of doing morning radio. You gotta wake niggas up. Like, wake niggas up, talk your shit, talk to people. Then you got like a core connection with people anyway. So, yeah, that'd be dope. Why ain't you never do it then?
I don't know. I don't know if the bag is big enough. They approached me one time. The bag wasn't right.
I do pre-tape. I got to tape some free stuff. You on tour, you got other shit going on.
No, you gotta be on every day. It's the radio. Yo, guess what? In the Senate race, you gotta be talking that shit every day.
You telling me they don't gotta be, she got other shit to do.
I know. But that's
Radio's the main job. It's the main meat and potatoes, right?
But see, that's
that got you on Netflix.
Yeah.
How you gonna go on tour, promote the book, do the tour, and do the breakfast club? Telling people
That's your friend right there?
That's my sister.
I can tell she like me. She like me. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. I can tell.
Hey, yo, look.
I can tell she like me.
Going at him and shit.
I can tell.
Oh, yo, nah.
You heard Pink was the vibe.
Hey, yo, yeah, she ready. But nah, man, I'm still trying to balance that shit right now because I had to come off of Sundays. Like, my tour, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had to come off Sundays because now Sunday got to be a travel day for me to get back in the studio, right? And then I dropped the book. And then so certain interviews I can't do at Breakfast Club because I got to go and catch a flight or go, down the block. Most of my press was in New York City, but a lot of it wasn't, you know what I mean? So it's hard, but I got it carved out. Like, I made sure.
The hustle real.
Yeah, made sure. So I
And
made
then you got you have a baby as well, right?
Yeah. Happening.
Like my sister Remy, a real mother.
Absolutely.
And she really takes that baby to school. Today I was talking about y'all sis. You know I hit her with it. You know I'm stupid like that, sis. I said, yo, sis. She said, what's up, girl? It was her birthday. I went to a party. I was like, damn, man. How hard is it having the flyest brother in the game? She laughed for 10 minutes. She said, yo, she thought I was going to say, you look beautiful, sisters. I'm talking shit about me. She started laughing for 10 minutes. But immediately she's like, yo, I got to go. I got to take food to the school. This, that. Hung up right quick. She a real mother. So being a real mother and a hard-working woman and being all over and promoting books, that shit is tough.
That shit is tough. It's hard. Sometimes I feel like a fucking zombie. And then waking up at 4, sometimes 3:30 in the morning to get the Breakfast Club every day at like 5:45. That shit hard too. You know?
They're not even watching basketball, right? You don't get to watch the basketball game or none of that. You force yourself to sleep, right?
If it wasn't for my husband giving me highlights when I get up or when I, ask him, like, all right, look, I'm gonna have to talk about this, I'm gonna have to talk about that, because he's sports head. So if it wasn't for him, I would do what to do. Him and my son be keeping me updated on NFL, NBA, all this shit.
Because for me, I'm old now. So when he get to the second game of the night, I'll be like, they'll be like, yo, when be young? I'll be like, fighting that shit. I'll be on that trim fire. I'll be like, hey, all right. And then I wind up falling asleep in that fourth quarter. I just can't do it. I'm like, the next day they be like, Dre be like, yo, you see that nigga when he get here? I'm like, oh, I got to catch the highlights because shit out of control.
Yeah, that nigga nice though.
Oof.
That nigga's real nice.
Oof.
I didn't know he was from Canada.
No, he from France.
I didn't know France. Some shit like that. He ain't from here. If he was from here, he would get
from Earth.
Well, he said, I told my wife this morning, I said, yo, the guy, listen, I'm going for my Knicks 1,000,000%, but he's everything that we want in a sports player. He start crying even if he win. He start bigging up Pop.
Yep.
That's who we want to be like, wow.
Yep.
Like, this is a great guy.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said like a couple of months ago, maybe last year, he said he won't date a woman from the United States. He said they too aggressive.
Really?
Yeah, he from France where they nice, submissive, whatever.
Yeah.
He said over here, they be like, nigga, you giving me that shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He don't, but he said, yo, they
And then he already be crying,
Yeah.
Man, he can't.
Yo, he already be crying. Nah, he like, nah, these women is too aggressive. Like, imagine
I believe it.
when girls went out here at Wendy, like, yo, my man, come here. Like, you like,
Stop.
Do we?
I don't know, but that sounded like.
Do women got a girl? Do we not easy interested in females or just as
Stop. We got all this pink on this shit. Don't do that.
Don't be happy. What's wrong with you?
He might have a girl. I think he has a girl. Don't know.
She not from
Don't
here.
do that.
Yeah.
She ain't from
She
here.
not from here.
He said they too aggressive.
Dang.
Women?
United States women are too fucking aggressive. You ever see Jada gets top 5 dead or alive from New York and you don't know this?
About to pull them back.
When I'm in New York, when I'm in New York specifically and I'm right next to another girl in the car, they singing like Mobb Deep and all that shit. Jada gets,
Listen.
you know this? I'm like, yo, these bitches, they got this shit, the hawk. I know these New York bitches.
I know a bunch of pretty
That's not normal
that sound
shit.
like you. Like real shit, they sound just like you. Like, no, I'm talking about like
That's their voice,
like,
regular voice or rapping.
No, like a bitch what the fuck is up, Jess? How you doing? I'm like, damn, bitch, you so pretty, but fuck. Yeah. You know, I don't know. That's how it is. So I get when Beyonce or whatever. I get it.
Remember that bitch on 125 or was she there?
It was a bitch on 120. She did that? No, that shit, they'll stab you. I'm at the light. God forbid when that shit was popping, that drill shit. Kill your father, kill your mother. I'm the bitch sitting in the car right next to you. Kill your mother. Fuck me, pistol whip. I'm like, pistol whip. I'm in the other car and I'm listening to, I wanna thank you for having me. I'm like, yo, this shit out of control. Them bitches stepped the window yeah, but that nigga ran to France. He was like, yo, I'm out of here. Like, I can't do it.
Run down.
He said that American women are too aggressive. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just me. Maybe if they film him, they probably tell him, yo, I need them bags right now. I need that shit. But it's just too much. He's not used to that. He's from a different culture.
Today's show is brought to you by our friends and our presenting sponsor.
Yeah. The women do need to calm down. They probably frustrated from getting hurt and abused and lied to from men. So I don't know what the deal is, but we need to change all this because it is out of control for the women to be so aggressive. But not all women though. Because you do see women like on chill mode, they be relaxed. You know, those girls be aggressive. Like, man, calm down. Man, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. Yeah. Sometimes if the girl meet the right guy, the guy kind of calm down a little bit, shit kind of come along. So you gotta create that safe space, even if you do run into an aggressive girl, but you gotta have that patience though.
What? Yeah. The White House saying this, who? Wimby, nigga, alien. He's part of them.
Yeah.
Wimby the god alien. He messed with human. I'm telling you, he's too good. Have you ever in your life seen a 7'6" guy come down with this shit, back up, shoot shit from a, like...
I never in my life seen a 7'6" guy do anything.
Right.
Never seen nobody 7'6".
That nigga definitely extraterrestrial. Like something, yeah. That's
Closest I seen to Wimby is a building.
Even Michael Jordan, when he was young, he had to lose 1 or 2.
yeah.
Then you get on your shit windy in the next 2 years. So damn it, I don't give a fuck.
Jordan,
Who he was put on that glove, huh?
Jordan never lost a chip. He lost season, he never lost a chip.
Well, that's being specific
He
about
never went to game 7.
When?
That's why I don't know all the Mike talk. Put Mike by himself.
Damn.
You don't even know what game 7 is.
You missed that dinner with Mike.
It's all good.
Mike owed me an apology.
Mike acknowledged me. Kiss, I tried to wait. Niggas is never gonna get that.
Nah.
Kiss, I waited for you last night. I got
He
you.
love you.
Damn, man. Like, you missed the dinner with Michael Jordan?
Yeah, they put me on a flight. They put me on a
They put him on that Southwest
flew
fresh
Wow.
leg room.
They really?
Wow.
They put him on the bird
Let
room.
me tell you what I learned from being in the airport. Oh shit was a setup. They never went into it.
Not true. Not
Yeah, they
true.
did on all and said, yeah, I missed the time.
You know what I mean? Oh, okay. I got it.
Hey, I took the same plane. This shit going like,
Right.
every time I go to Arizona, this shit doing all this
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Jess, you
Every
gotta
time I
watch
go to
me.
Arizona, the plane doing this shit
It
over
would
the
be on a
mouth.
flight 5 hours after you.
The pilot was on shrimp fire.
That's fucked up, yo.
I was holding it down for us. Well, Mike said we ain't shit. Mike said the Knicks ain't going nowhere.
He did say, Cap.
You know, I remember one time.
We gotta take Mike back to dinner after we win and say, MJ.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put it in context, right? I was super cool, and I still think we super cool with Scottie Pippen, like real cool.
Mhm.
I live in Miami, he live in Miami. One day I'm watching the playoffs, I'm sitting on his couch with Scottie Pippen. They say shit, word the mother, they won't win a fucking thing.
Damn.
The biggest bums, y'all niggas is cursed. This, I'm sitting on the couch.
The hate is real.
Like, yo, like,
Damn.
where's all this slander coming from, bro? He's talking from the bottom of his fucking gut, nigga. Y'all niggas is trash. Ewing's trash. Niggas is, I'm looking at him, I see, yo, this nigga got a real problem with the New York Knicks. Like, he really hate us. I don't say MJ hate us.
I can't wait to take MJ to dinner and tell him we did it.
Okay.
We gotta take him to dinner and tell him he was wrong for once.
You think you gonna come?
Yeah, we can get him.
We can get him.
Let's see, we go to NASCAR somewhere with.
He got.
Yeah, we gotta go somewhere he at.
Yeah.
We got the MJ plug.
Come on now. Let's keep it 1800. It's the 1800 toast moment. The Deaf Dewey parent. Let's make it a bestseller, which we know is gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bestseller the book. Cop all the tickets for the tour. And we gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna toast for Jess.
1800.
1800.
Much finer tequila.
Right. Bestseller. In the dweller.
This shit is the pure.
Where the story is tell.
It's gonna be the pure.
Yo, this nigga's straight up, yo. I don't think y'all know exactly how crazy this guy is.
Nah, they gonna be
He crazy, dog. Gotta get me pure.
Nah.
Dog, you really like Tony Soprano. You should really. You got a channel, yeah.
Two-time a felon. You gave me that shit. Yo, you gave me the
I didn't look
pure.
at that thing. So what made you do the book? What made you feel like it was author time? You just taking over the world at that nigga.
Yeah. Well, me and my son, father, my firstborn, he's 14. His father, Rome. We best friends now. Like, it wasn't always like that. And even in the book, I talk about like how I hate that it's a bad stigma put on families, especially black families, right? Once two people come together, they're in a relationship, they have a baby, then they break up and shit. Then most people feel like we can't be together. Like this, we done. Nah, you take the kid, everything on you, or nah, I can't do this. Like, nah, it don't have to be like that. My mindset when I met my ex, my son's father, I just knew I was gonna marry him. I knew that we was gonna have hella kids. I thought that was like my life right there. But I was 19, pregnant. I had my baby when I was 20. Me and Rome we couldn't see eye to eye. Like, cheating, manipulation, just, we did shit to each other, but like,
Normal man shit.
One person, huh?
Normal man shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it shouldn't be normal though, you know what I mean? But that's just what it was back then. And I was bitter, and I was trying to show up as a bitter baby mom, but be the best parent. That shit wasn't working. I saw a change in my son. I saw him his behavior starting to change. Like, he was real combative. He was oppositional, defiant, talking back. Like, where the fuck you get this attitude from out of nowhere? And I'm like, I didn't realize he get it from me. Like, I'm walking around mad and angry all the time. I'm mad because of some shit your father did, or I'm in here stuck in the house with you, and your father out here, other bitches. He college, he basketball, and I'm thinking he trying to go to the NBA and all that. He just wasn't good, but he really liked hooping and shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, I'm jealous. But I realized I had to learn how to understand Rome, and that his trauma was deeper than mine. Like, deeper than just me. It was bigger than just me. It wasn't even because of me. He had lost his mom at 10, and he was
It's a
just
whole different thing.
And he found it. He found it like that. So like that.
Now I got a nephew that fucked him up. If I pull up on my nephew right now, he be like, yo, my mom just said this, it fucked him up, like, really mentally to this day.
Yeah.
If we pull up on him, my sister passed, she was giving birth to the baby, my nephew. That shit destroyed his life.
Oh,
He be
wow.
like, now, 2026, 20 years later, nigga, my mom just said, you know that? This is some niggas, they can't snap
They
out of
never
that.
get over it, and
That was my biggest fear before my mother passed away. Right, she passed away last year. My biggest fear was like, yo, is this gonna like crack me, put me over there? Cause you don't know. You like, that is the shit. That's the shit that can make a nigga crazy, where a nigga just be like looking at the wall like, I couldn't believe it.
I think I'm down. I'm down.
yeah,
You think
you done.
well, you down for a minute, but you're not gonna go crazy, right?
You never know.
I'm down.
You fucking the bag up.
child.
You fuck the bag
And
up.
that's what's crazy.
Yo, Jada, you fucking the bag up. Then
No.
you snap out of it.
No.
This nigga's crazy.
You got the bag and get in the bag.
But when you lose your mom, yo, and that's the person that who created you, other than God, it's like, yo, like, this is the person that gave me birth. Like, you know, and all found that he was her only child. Like, he was.
No, I'm telling you, I'm dealing with the nephew who is mentally unstable because my sister passed away when he was a kid. I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
Like, and if you go to him now, this very second, he's like, the niggas gave him a soda. He's like, yo, man, that soda used to taste better when my mom just.
Listen, that is
Like,
my
you
son's
like-
father. Yes.
Nice.
It hurts to stay with you.
When does the tour start, Jeff?
I started the tour at the beginning of the year.
Oh, you going on how long to win? I gotta
And
win.
to the end of the year, then I sit down, do my special, then I go on another tour.
That's Friday.
Who knows you?
I gotta catch one of these shows.
Hell yeah.
Who's your biggest fan? Is it from the Breakfast Club? Is it from
Wildin' out.
IG, Wildin' Out? What are the people? Yo,
It's
okay.
connected, I would
You
say.
know what's my biggest fan? My biggest fan base?
People come up.
Man, every fucking day, yeah. It's like it's
I would say it started with the Red.
on social
It
media.
grew
Yeah.
with Wildin' Out. And the Breakfast Club and touring, and then the stage is just.
I don't know about Netflix, but the white people starting to know me.
Yo, that's the crazy thing. I crossed over when I got on Fox. That's when I realized I crossed over.
Oh, that fight. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Joe, love you. Ladies coming up to me, love you, Joe.
Oh, you Joe.
No. My fans are black and Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like What's Love and certain songs that crossed over. It's the white people coming up to me now. Hey, man, love your show. Oh, wow. I'm like, damn, this Netflix got the white people
Yeah.
tuned in, huh?
Yeah, no, that's real
Black
shit.
people
Yeah.
don't got that.
I'm not saying.
They do. They do, yo.
Wow, Netflix come free in every black household. It's Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be free. Every guy's telling the girl.
Niggas want to use your shit in the jets, and they know when it ain't in the same house. If you don't got
Yeah.
Netflix got
They cracking down on that shit.
Oh, no, they cracking down on that.
Yeah.
Nah, we got my brother-in-law in Colombia. That nigga got Netflix on my shit.
Oh, shit.
Out here.
Oh, no, that's like a gift though.
Now he got trim fire. That nigga got the trim fire. Anyway, I wouldn't probably get in trouble. Fuck it, I'm not saying.
I ain't never hear you say no shit like that. Okay. I like it. That's different.
They got who? I want one of them fire sticks. Nobody ever give me the fire stick.
Shit, I had the fire.
Yeah, this shit that got the free shit all over.
No.
I got you.
But you got it.
How many you want?
They on it.
No,
They
it's
on
somewhere
it.
in Boston. If my man in Maryland, Dr. Euro.
I need it.
Yeah, I need it.
Like,
Nobody ever gave me a fire stick. They must think it's going like I'm gonna get in this trouble.
Nah.
I need one.
How many you want?
I'll take two, but I need one for the movie theater. That way I can.
and then
I
I
need
went
one
back
too.
in the
You know what I did yesterday? I watched serial killer shit. Some shit called Psycho Killer. This nigga like the devil. Nigga like the devil, and then she come up here with 17 crosses. I'm thinking she thinking I'm down with the nigga on the Psycho Killer. He's a devil guy.
Netflix.
Hulu.
Yo.
The guy is
Hulu. How the fuck I supposed to know that?
You asked me
Hulu. Yo, what? This thing is crazy. Hulu.
The Psycho Killer on Hulu. That nigga love the devil. He's killing everything.
Damn.
That don't make
I'm
no
not
sense.
watching that kind of. What the
Yeah.
hell? We really you?
Yeah.
I got it.
You ever saw a movie called Nefarious?
No.
And guess what?
I don't like those kind of movies. I watch
It's
it
on
yesterday.
That shit is on Tubi.
No, Tubi, my shit on Tubi is
Yo.
That's my.
me and my lesbian
we got-
girlfriend.
I gotta
You ain't
take
never
a-
see that shit on
I
Tubi?
gotta take a shit.
Me and my lesbian girlfriend, that's my shit on Tubi. That's my go-to.
I gotta take a sip for how she says tea.
Yo, let me tell you something about my girls.
You gotta be.
You never seen my girls a lesbian or some shit?
Nah, I seen a couple of.
They got fucking all the lesbians.
Shit, nah.
Yes.
Saw my lesbian girlfriend.
Something like that. The guy is a friend with the girl. She's lesbian. She playing basketball. And then she said she loved girls only. And then her friends was like, well, you gotta try. Gotta even find out.
Right.
She give her friends, she like, yo, fuck me. A nigga pulled out the cannonball run. Took it to a different elevation. Now she's telling all her lesbian friends.
friends, yo, you know you gotta know if you're lesbian or not. Pull up on my man Danny. Danny boy.
He was out there passing out.
This nigga was the lesbian killer on his day.
Damn.
Legendary. They knocking on the door. Nigga, just fuck me, nigga.
Wow.
They walking in there like that. Like they got the wall.
That's why.
Yes.
See, that's why I went beyond skin. Like, cause we.
Oh yeah, that's what they did to William. You big motherfucker. Come on. He was like, oh no, I gotta go to France. I gotta eat the croissants. That nigga ain't want none of that type of to be fire.
Yeah.
Now you gotta watch that. My girlfriend's a lesbian or something. That shit was dumb funny though.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it was funny. Tubi, huh? Girl, they gave me the door. Look. No, come here, smell this shit.
Oh, yeah.
They gave me the
$1800.
Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
This shit right here.
You was there? I need to know this. Was you there when Bake with Birdman?
Nah, hell no. I wasn't there. I was waiting for my Breakfast Club time. I was like, man, but that was so crazy. He came up there just to say that shit and then left. Like, he ain't even do that.
Put some respect on my
Yup.
name.
I ain't
2
gonna say
minutes.
it.
It was 2 minutes and something seconds.
Yup, that was it.
But why he ain't fuck Charlamagne up? He should have just. Oh, I'm saying, right?
Oh,
If you hate a motherfucker,
he's a friend of the show, right?
Charlamagne's my brother. I'm not saying
Right.
that.
I'm just telling you, brother. You was a friend.
No, Charlamagne, my brother. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
What I am saying is,
He's gonna do all of that and for nothing.
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta pass somebody up.
You made it out that building.
Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Who cares? If you really was that
Go
affected,
to
then you
jail.
flew in with that.
Yeah, like you.
Oh,
Now she's telling all her lesbian friends, yo, you know you gotta know if you're lesbian or not. Pull up on my man Danny. Danny boy.
He was out there passing out.
This nigga was the lesbian killer on his day.
Damn.
Legendary. They knocking on the door. Nigga, just fuck me, nigga.
Wow.
They walking in there like that. Like they got the wall.
That's why.
Yes.
See, that's why I went beyond skin. Like, cause we.
Oh yeah, that's what they did to William. You big motherfucker. Come on. He was like, oh no, I gotta go to France. I gotta eat the croissants. That nigga ain't want none of that type of to be fire.
Yeah.
Now you gotta watch that. My girlfriend's a lesbian or something. That shit was dumb funny though.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it was funny. Tubi, huh? Girl, they gave me the door. Look. No, come here, smell this shit.
oh yeah.
They gave me the
$1800.
Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
This shit right here.
You was there? I need to know this. Was you there when Bake with Birdman?
Nah, hell no. I wasn't there. I was waiting for my Breakfast Club time. I was like, man, but that was so crazy. He came up there just to say that shit and then left. Like, he ain't even do that.
Put some respect on my
Yup.
name.
I ain't
2
gonna say
minutes.
it.
It was 2 minutes and something seconds.
Yup, that was it.
But why he ain't fuck Charlamagne up? He should have just. Oh, I'm saying, right?
Oh,
If you hate a motherfucker,
he's a friend of the show, right?
Charlamagne's my brother. I'm not saying
Right.
that.
Damn. I remember when Birdman said that. Yo, playing with name. Yeah, that was way early in the game before she came. Niggas just stop playing the name respectfully. Y'all laughing and playing. He said, don't do that respectfully. You gotta respect that. Because for number one, everybody ain't playing, laughing, and joking. So, at least he kept it gentleman like.
Oh, yeah, brother. You was
No, Charlamagne, my brother. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
What I am saying is,
gonna do all that and for nothing.
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta pass somebody up.
You made it out that building.
Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Who cares? If you really was that affected, then you flew in with that.
Yeah, like you flew in for that shit.
He went there to tell him you done?
Yeah.
Or whatever he told
Yeah,
you.
you
You can
finished
color
with
the
the
camera and be like, yo, this is what we doing here. Like, if
Mhm.
you really meant that, like that.
Too many
You was on
cameras.
that type of time.
Too many cameras.
So you, when you thought about that moment, I thought, what you thought?
I didn't think.
Nothing. You just like, all right.
But I feel like they would have had to jump my man's though, because to be honest, I feel like Charlotte not gonna let you like nah.
Charlamagne, my man, he my brother. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they would have jumped.
Yeah.
It's the fucking bird.
They
Birdman
would have had to.
worth $1 billion, my nigga.
Yeah, let's take it to one-on-one fade then
Let
yeah.
them niggas get to shoot the fire.
But he not letting them
Sir.
play.
No,
The
sir.
That's the bird.
Yeah.
You worth $1 billion. Your crew is not letting you shoot the five.
Yeah.
Jumping in.
First they let you fly from the middle of America is to go there and say a sentence.
And then get
That
back on
nigga had
the
that nigga chopper style. Chopper style. You know, Roy Jones came to, Roy Jones came to beat me up. It's a true story. Roy Jones came to beat me up. And he had the nigga chopper style. Chop to win him. He was like, yo, give it to him, champ. Give it. And he and Birdman had one of them chopper style niggas with him. It went down at the radio station. I don't even know why. I think when you're a billionaire, just pay the loss.
Birdman was being smart about catching the case. He just wanted to be good.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. You know.
Put some respect on. I put massive respect on Birdman's name.
Yeah.
Like so,
I massive respect on both of them.
Even when I started working up there, I wasn't even there and shit, yo. I started working there and Birdman, I got to talk to him on the phone. He was like, baby girl, we boo? And I was like,
he said we boo?
yeah. He said we boo? Like, not cool.
What that mean?
Boo. I don't know, because I'm not into the games and shit. So he was like, we boo? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck I do? I ain't do nothing but just accept the job. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So he was just like, all right, because when I come up there, I want everybody to be boo. So I'm gonna be bull as fuck when he come up. I mean, I don't know, you know. I'm like, I don't know if you still feeling that shit, yo. But we ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. Them niggas ain't talking about you since I've been here. So just come on up, everybody, boom.
Birdman's a good man.
Everybody boo.
That's it.
Everybody boo. Birdman a good man. Let me tell you something. Charlamagne too. Everybody family.
Yeah.
What would 20-year-old Jess tell Jess today?
20-year-old me.
Right?
Good question.
Today.
I think y'all messed that up. Because what
Oh, that's
age
good
Jess
though.
at 20?
No, I like that. I never heard that one.
Okay.
That's the reversal. That's like the movie start at the end and then
Right.
coming
And then
back.
you go
The
back.
question is, if 20-year-old Jess could see you right now, what would she say?
This would actually be the first
Damn, you made some money,
James
babe.
has ever given us his own production company.
Okay. I got
This would be the first question he has given us.
Yeah.
That ain't true.
No, it is not true.
Yo,
That ain't true.
yo,
Don't do that this year.
yo,
James
yo.
he was hammered.
James cool.
Well, you and James, but yeah,
James came to a lock show, man. He likes hip hop. Go ahead,
What
James.
would I say? What would I say?
He's a DJ.
It's different. That's 14 years. That would be. Why am I saying, man? Shit. I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. I don't know what, because, look,
She ain't made no mistake.
I wouldn't, as 34-year-old Jess, tell 20-year-old Jess nothing because I wouldn't change nothing about what happened. Like, my journey, being a mother, how I arrived at success at this point. Nah, just keep living your life, shorty. You'll find a way. I'm telling you, you'll be all right.
I personally couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
There's just no way on earth I could have told a young fat Joe, yo, you're gonna be successful, you're gonna have a show, you're gonna be a rapper, you're gonna...
Yeah.
Impossible that I would have believed myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? For where I grew up, for everything I went through, there's no way I would have thought we end up here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm a Knicks fan since I'm born. I used to sit up
Seeing this shit we seeing now isn't like this. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
For the Knicks, for me, it's like a dream that's. A dream finished. It's like a continuing dream that I don't want it to.
Yeah.
feel like it's a magical time,
Yeah, magic.
spiritual time. So me personally, I used to sit up with that. Then I used to scout tickets outside of Madison Square Garden. I used to also scout tickets when I was young. And to be courtside at the Knicks game, I always do a big prayer. But the other day, something happened to me. Cleveland fronted on me. I bought courtside tickets when they found out it was Fat Joe. They ganked the tickets.
What happened?
They don't want Knicks fans on their
New York fans
cheering.
on the floor in Cleveland.
And so
They block it.
word got back to
They
Mr.
get
Dolan.
numbers on the credit card that they knew his shit was from up here.
No, somebody else saw courtside Joseph Carter Jr. was like, I think that's Fat Joe.
Yeah.
And that was that. They called us back and was like, yo, you can't. And I'm in Cleveland, nigga. I'm in Cleveland.
Like, damn.
At the hotel in
Yeah.
Cleveland, getting dressed to go to the game. I'm like,
So what the fuck went down? Nah, so you come like
I
what the
think
fuck?
Rich calls the Knicks and tells them what's going on. And Mr. Dolan said, yo, come with me. I got some tickets for you. So I sit like row one, not courtside, but right behind him.
Right.
Great seats, right? And it brought us to the Mr. Dolan put me on this. He was like, yo, come back on our plane. Well, nigga from Trinity Ave, 5 feet. He used to sleep on the floor because he had no AC. Wipe his ass with newspaper. Must I get more detail?
No, please.
To be courtside flying
Please,
with the
that's
owner.
enough, please.
Yeah.
That's enough, please.
Gotcha.
Nigga used to go, you know, I was the leader of the free lunch bunch. Summertime was my favorite time. I would go from school to school. Free lunch, free lunch, free lunch, free lunch,
Okay.
Now go eat free lunch all over. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm here in the Trim Fire plane.
Okay.
Courtside, I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah, yeah.
it.
Okay.
I'm going crazy. I
Once
sit
upon a time
there
you in
the
the bleachers,
emoji
now you on
1,000
courtside.
times. I'm like, I don't know why people around
Nigga,
me.
we made.
Cause we've been rich for a long time.
Right.
But people around me, I don't know how they. You know, if I don't make no money, they're broke. I don't know how they're not as. Wow, what's going on? Wowzers! I'll be like, yo, holy shit! I stay home one day, cause when you got fly shit, you gotta be out there working to pay for that shit. You don't never really get to enjoy it. I look at a light bulb in the fucking bathroom. I'm like, yo, we got fly light bulb.
Damn.
This shit crazy.
Damn.
I come from the jacks. So I be bugging out by the smallest thing in the world. But all my people, they're like, yeah, you know, niggas got it. Crack got it.
Yeah.
And I know he don't, nigga.
Yeah.
You one slip and fall. Away. Yo, this shit crazy.
JoeandJadaShow.com. We got new merch, fresh off the press. Go get it. Big. Big. Bomb. JoeandJadaShow.com. You can get these. Little coat for a t-shirt with it.
Knicks won. Congratulations. Well deserved.
Amazing.
Right.
So me telling there's no way on earth Joe Crack, 19, 18 years old, would see 55-year-old Fat Joe, and he gonna tell him, yo, we caked up, my nigga, we good. Don't worry about all this shit that coming your way. You gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Nah, you know what's crazy though? They ain't want no Knicks fans there, but they had the little white boy, Timothy Showers.
Yeah, they do all the
He's
time.
right there.
Nah, I got love for Timothy. He's our guy. Charlamagne's our guy. Yes, he did the white privilege. Yeah, Philly, they tried to beat me up 3 times. Like, Philly was like, yo, suck my dick, Fat Joe. I'm like, what? Yo, oh my God.
They was
This is
together.
my
At the
clothes,
end, they ran up to him and went,
Yo, I mean it.
what about the hockey
When
team?
I went to Philly, welcome to Philly, I opened the door.
Right.
Suck my dick. Word your mother, Fat Joe. I'm like, oh my God, I'm arguing with the white guy. You know the guys be the nicest guy.
Yeah, our shit was on
Don't
shit.
care. I throw you out. Don't care. Like they was on shit.
Yeah.
They was on some
Fuck
bullshit.
that.
For real. But Cleveland, the fans were actually nice.
Those kids.
Okay, so it wasn't no crazy shit with the
The
Cleveland fans.
fans were nice.
Okay.
ATL, the fans were nice. Yeah, they ain't like it.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I know Miss Lawrence out there, you know. And the ATL, Miss Lawrence came over, gave me that hug, everybody calmed down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's
know
the
Miss
guy-
Lawrence, right? They
Nah, I
calmed
don't know
down.
Miss Lawrence. You got
You don't know Miss Lawrence? Miss Lawrence came over, hey brother, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And them niggas said, okay, hold up. He in
Lawrence giving
he in the
them
mosque room.
Okay.
He know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And so we had a great time out there. Yeah.
Miss Lawrence, I'm sorry.
Damn. Okay.
But Cleveland was nice to us. But the actual organization.
We ain't never had to do none of that basketball. We ain't got no basketball team in Baltimore.
Well, you got Carmelo
Got
Anthony.
the Ravens.
Yeah, I know we got the Ravens now.
I think you got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant from there too, right?
He from early, yeah, from
DC,
DC.
GMB.
But like we,
I love the
business
DMV.
yeah.
Shout out my brother, Cuban Cigar. Let me tell you something.
Right.
Got a nigga named Cuban Cigar.
I came out in 1990.
Okay.
There was no Latinos in the DMV. I went to hustle in Baltimore one time. I gave the niggas the work and told the niggas, yo, bring me my shit back, because the cops stopped me 46 times on the shit. There's no Puerto Ricans in Baltimore. No. So anyway, I'm Flo Joe, but I'm going to DC to promote. There's no Spanish schools. They have one. The Cuban Cigar. I love you, man. He used to take me to the one Spanish restaurant, the this. So I see him the other day. I'm in Miami. I'm at the Carbone. Got some super fly shit. I got one.
Beach.
And I see the Cuban Cigar. He said, yo, you forget me? I said, no, I love you, Cuban Cigar. You fucking thing. He was with Rick Hamilton and them. I said, I love you, bro. I miss you. I ain't seen you. How you doing? He was like, nah, I think you forget me, fuck. I took you all over DC. I show you every. I said, no, Cuban Cigar. He said, we had an episode. Who was here from DC that we shouted out? Everybody. Quicksilver. Wale.
Oh, Wale.
He said, you know, mention me in them DC shout outs. I watched you mention everybody but me.
Oh, damn, yo.
Antonio, the Cuban Cigar, said, yo, Cuban, I love you, bro. I mean it. They are super tuned in. Guess we got the hottest shit in the game. Guess. I walk up in there, Kevin Hart running up. Yo, you said I'll be dead fresh in the supermarket too. Niggas is just coming with different clips. They hit you with that wherever you go, like, yo, the show that you just did. They hit.
Sometimes. I mean, but people just be hitting me about, like, running up to me, like, oh, I seen that shit that you did the other day. You said you was talking about shit, you was fat. Or so it's always some shit that I might have said that somebody, you know, that's all.
That's how they was doing that in Carbone. You ain't go to one of those in a while, right? Where everybody you bump into is a motherfucking A1. Kevin Hart, this one, that one, Draymond Green, this. Every nigga I walked up in there, your man, what's your man, Rich Paul? Every guy in there had episode 31. When you said this, I know what you're saying. I did like everybody was harassing me like this. You know, these people, you know.
But that's great though.
You know
that's
they do.
What's up, Joe.
You know the politics in the game. There's always politics
Yes.
in the game. And so they try to make you think you're not the hottest nigga in the game. But anything you do go viral. It's in the algorithm. Niggas is responding to it on their podcast. Niggas is thinking, nigga, you on fire.
Yeah.
Like, but in my game, the hip hop game, they've been discrediting me. Like, for now, they think, you think I write my rhymes? Yeah. Have you figured out Fat Joe writes his rhymes?
You better.
No, I'm just saying. Niggas say I don't write my rhymes.
They
say anything you could say. Nigga come with Dickies on talking about his outfit is fly than mine. Yeah, all of these niggas.
How?
All of these niggas. I seen the nigga Frank Joe from Onyx. Frank Joe from Onyx was like, yo, Fat Joe, nobody's on. I'm like, yo. Frank Joe from Onyx and every other nigga that don't want to say, this guy's a hit maker. He hit him out of the heart. So they go with the most dressed. They even nigga wearing Dickies. They'll say he flyer than Fat Joe. But I'm convinced they just don't give it up to the highest level. And even with this podcast shit, we number 4. Niggas is like, niggas ain't got fluidity in front of us, but it's cool. Y'all niggas is keeping track of the books. Y'all got the books. So that's what y'all doing. Do I believe them? No.
That's crazy. You said Fredro said that? Q from Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yo,
Follow.
It's you, Joe.
Joe.
Cause I ain't.
No, I'm a big Onyx fan.
Yeah, of course.
But he said he ain't the only one. They all say, what I'm trying to tell you is they'll tell you right now, Fat Joe don't got that shit on your ear, your back ear. They'll be like that. And so anything I do that I know I'm really good at, they'll just discredit it every time. And I guess when I die,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just think when I die, they gonna come out. They don't want to look at Fat Joe in his face. When I die, you're gonna hear the weirdest niggas giving testimony. I was there. He smacked 45 niggas in my face.
Ain't that crazy?
He kicked them down the stairs. I was there. Just with yo. He was the flyest nigga you ever seen, yo. They won't tell you in your face, especially if you like a masculine dude.
Yeah.
They just don't want to give it up like that. So, you know, with this podcast shit, I don't get caught up. We won 2 awards at the D. I thought about their awards. They got every kind of fucking
Hashtag Sports Awards.
the mustard, the Johnson's Fried Chicken Mustard Awards. We won 2.
Wow.
We won 2. Yo,
What is he talking about? What did...
We were nominated for 3 awards. We won 2.
Okay.
And then we were nominated for a BT award.
Awards.
That's the eighth.
You know when you get that shit. Yeah, he give me that. No, who's the biggest? We won already. Who's the biggest pastor from Baltimore? You know, like that. Hawkins, you see Jesus.
Yeah.
Small Bryant.
No,
We just won
Jamal Bryant.
We just won the Jamal Bryant Award.
Oh,
Hashtag Jamal Bryant. Yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't got that shit. I can't buy the money.
Are you on the book tour right now?
Yeah, I've been on the book for, man, I've been touring, doing press for this book since like March.
Gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
You gotta make this a bestseller, y'all.
Absolutely.
You know, I love the
I want to
book.
read it on the flight. I'll make it on the jet tomorrow. I'm gonna read this.
You gonna make it on the jet. You gonna make
The motherhood. Our motherhood.
a who, kiss? Y'all these niggas are crazy. Yeah.
Motherhood is great. Motherhood is great.
Reverend Jordan. Reverend Clemente.
Jamal Bryant.
Jamal Bryant. The rabbi. Yo, niggas is crazy.
That's what
You know, every
See, that's the ACI, that's for sure.
you guys say the God is everything.
Uh-huh.
We down with the Muslims. We down with the Jews. The other day I was in Pristine and the rabbi caught me. Blessings and love and this. Nah, I'm everything. Like I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, I'm Chinese, I'm fucking Mongolian, I'm everything. Like I'm multicultural. The niggas, they love me, the Jewish, the Muslims, everybody. Yo, why are you sad with them fucked up sneakers you got on? I be sad too. Why you sad? No. Why you short that thing? That nigga ain't got them espadrilles on. Yo, I'm already like 10 pair with you. If you don't take them shits off, I'm moving over here.
I like it.
I'm gonna get them. See, I keep giving you sneakers to take them fucking. What are them shits off?
They
Nigga told what? He told him, if you keep putting them on, I'm moving over here. Pointed to Vic.
yo.
Oh, that nigga got the sketches where you don't gotta put them on. You gotta put the Yo, sis, you know them sneakers, they got the commercial, how he made down, and you ain't got no strings. You just shit on. If you don't put on some fly shit, because I gave you some fly shit, if you keep wearing them shits,
Yo.
this
Where's
is
the
the
fly shit out of work?
But here, he come with that shit.
But he come with the cushions.
Yeah, they,
Two-time felon. He got the penny loafer sneakers. Two-time, come get him real quick. Damn, there you go.
shit.
You got the Reverend James A. Polite.
You doing a tour?
Then you got the window.
You on a tour with those?
They the mother.
They got the window on.
Motherhood speak. Yeah, see? Motherhood.
Damn. Yeah, man.
You got the mother, that shit's on page 136 of these.
Some people don't care about fashion like that though.
His sneakers is in the chapter of the book. Somewhere on this book.
Yo, by the way.
Oh, you
By the
that,
way.
right? Yeah.
Two-time, but you are Uncle too, right? Next time you do that, I'm watching all your days off, nigga. You gonna run out of
Yo, my aunt died last week. You gonna run out of that? I got this shit down right here. 2 times the feelings. One aunt died last year on Valentine's Day. I better not hear Aunt Edna died. Like, nigga, on Edmonton, I do not. I'm watching all of these. You're an uncle. All that. You can't be an uncle every week, my man.
Somebody died in his family every time you went home.
2 times a felon. Whoa, 2 times. Yo, y'all niggas are glam. Yo, this is the book.
Oh, yeah.
Support the Breakfast Club.
We parent. Support the book tour. Support the tour. Support everything she
Netflix,
does.
the Breakfast Club every
is
day.
live on Netflix Monday through Friday.
Every day.
You know what she's doing, getting a lot of money.
She getting it, and I think like you are like a boss lady,
Yeah.
where
You think so?
yeah, because I believe this might be messy or something, but I believe when Homegirl came to the show, people was thinking she gonna take your slot, and you had the baby, you came back and you got right in your slot.
Yeah.
You know, DJ Khaled would go to the radio COVID. He would make sure
That's
DJ
not
came out.
healthy.
No, because he would make sure in tornadoes,
Yeah.
fucking hurricanes, he wouldn't move from that
Take a
slot.
day off.
Because he kept telling me, yo, somebody gonna come up here and DJ their ass off.
Man, radio.
So Lauren,
Yeah.
she did her thing,
Yeah, she did.
right? And then some people, you know, the bullshit.
Room for everybody.
Hell yeah.
You got your slot right back in.
No, absolutely. What she do is different too. You know what I mean? She a real fucking journalist. You know what I mean? Like she going to court with niggas.
She was in
every
court.
day.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm not doing that shit. Like I'm not going in court sitting behind.
They ain't give Puff Daddy 10,000 years they ain't seen that video.
Like Lauren
They would have seen that Canada.
Yo, I'm not. Yo,
walks into the fucking Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
What's wrong with niggas lawyers? I'm not doing
They
that.
didn't give
saw that
10,000 years they saw that video of that Trim Fires. That nigga, the man he had in there, they say he shit Cannonball Run, bro.
Yeah. It's shit. Yeah, it's shit was yeah. But
That nigga had that Wimbayamba.
nah, did he?
The wide span, what they call Wimbayamba, he stretches his arms. What's that shit?
Yeah.
The vertical, the waistband. Nigga had the
That's
waistband.
crazy.
I ain't even see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it.
Nah.
They said,
why you promoting it so much?
Yeah. Diddy had a big ass clip. Like it was like a
What?
like
Yo,
a
what?
big, like he was like a stud walking around.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
What is
Honestly, he had a big ass. It was like you ever seen like one of them big ass clips, like the woman when she had, you know, and you ever seen it like a stud have a big clip and a girl who suck it. Like yeah, that's how. What the fuck? That's how Diddy. That's how I look. I was like, God, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I ain't know.
Diddy.
Like for a minute, you know,
You say him.
Nah, yeah, Diddy.
Yeah, the Yala.
Yeah, like for a second I was, oh nah, that nigga like trans, like you know what I mean, like you know how a nigga like be like, you know, like no for real, like that might really be like a trans man, cause you know what, man,
Nowadays.
a big thick ass clip.
Dang.
But now when you think about it, Diddy, when you think about it, yo, you gotta think about it. That's why he was bringing the niggas in with the big poles, cause it's like, oh shit, I ain't got enough for shorty, so
Imagine you going, I'm sure this ain't, yo James, I'm sure this ain't making the cut, but for our music, imagine if you got a girl.
Fuck you,
Imagine you
making the cut. This is making the cut.
Imagine you like, yo mama, I love you. I'm into certain shit. I want to bring a nigga in the room, and the nigga coming with the, it's the fist that say Pittsburgh. Whoa, yeah.
yeah.
That nigga came in with the kiss that day.
That shit was
At that point, he should have known ain't no love in this.
But when I said that, man, Diddy walked in like a stud without the strap. You know, like before they put it on.
I think
like,
unfortunately, these videos, they get leaked, and the people in the video, they stop, go up.
Yeah.
A lot of horny niggas want to get at it now.
Yeah.
In a legendary form.
Yeah.
That's like Ray J.
All right.
They were like, yo, I'm gonna get at him or whatever the case may be. This guy's stock went up.
Everybody's stock went up.
Her too.
Yeah, her the most.
She off that 10,000 a month now. She got big money.
Yeah.
She gonna benefit the most.
She is, right?
They gonna call her. One of these hoes or the Kardashian moms, somebody gonna call her.
OnlyFans or something, show her how to get it.
She about to eat.
Man. You imagine nigga standing by and telling take that. You don't never feel nothing. You don't never feel nothing.
You going the wrong way.
You gotta bring the shit. You gotta bring somebody. Man, tell Tennis coming to me. That's why now I get it now after the tape. Like, oh, that's why yo so many and evil. Like, that's why. Shit. that's why, yo, cause man.
Nigga came with the medieval times.
Yeah, man.
Spice on the dick.
Yeah, man.
Medieval times. Medieval times. Nigga came in with the medieval. Yo, you. Ma, do me a favor. Because she's so beautiful, too. He's like, Ma, do me a favor.
I know.
I just want you to join in on this. Not a problem, babe.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
You thought you had an easy going night? This ain't who?
Yeah, right, exactly.
This guy's so full of shit. Let me tell you something. This ain't that. It's crack and kiss, motherfucker.
That's it. Make some noise for Jess Hilarious, baby.
Make some noise. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We're gonna double it up. 2 back to back.